Hi guys, Killer J here,
And this is Phantom.
and today we're going to do a Halo Combat Evolve game review for you.
Yeah, we're looking at it not from the original release, but from the Master Chief Collection on the Xbox One, brought to you by Microsoft.
And developer Bungie, and I'm pretty sure Free 43 Industries.
So, let's dive right into this one here. What did you think about this one, Killer J?
I actually thought the single player was actually pretty darn good, actually.
What did you think, like, overall? What would you say just about Master Chief Collection and more specifically Halo 1?
I say Halo 1 was like a flagship franchise of Microsoft for a long time. Since the first Xbox was originally released, it was one of their biggest things their most money maker at the time.
Yeah, the Master Chief Collection was definitely meant for sales. You can tell that Microsoft was really like trying to resell that Halo 1 experience to people.
Yep.
And the biggest thing I'm gonna note about Halo 1 in the Master Chief Collection is that they definitely overstated what they were going to do with the game in development.
Yeah.
Because I paid pretty close attention to the developer diaries when they were making it, and I saw so much going on in the game so many improvements in the game from the original that I just did not see at all whenever I went to play the actual final product.
No.
And like it's a great game. Like the things about it that are a great game are the things about it that were great in the original, you know? There's things that it makes the story where it's like if I was reviewing Halo 1 as is Halo 1, I would have absolutely nothing bad to say about it right now. But
No.
this is when I have to get into the problems I have with Halo 1. I'll address the problems before I will get to the things that are good about it. Just
okay.
So you know. One thing I noticed about Halo is that it felt insanely dated despite being remastered. I get that you can only remaster it so much, but I felt like the love that was put into the other Halos, well, like specifically Halo 2, should have been seen in Halo 1, and
Definitely.
it just was not there. There was just not enough improvement to the graphics, to the gameplay. The controls had a really wonky kind of like delay to them.
Yeah.
I felt like they were unresponsive, and I felt like I had a lot of cheap deaths that were the game's fault, not mine, and that's not just gamer rage, you know?
What they did?
Yeah. What?
You know what they did? They released another patch for it the other day.
Yeah,
for
I've been hearing
the collection itself.
Yeah, I didn't play it since the latest patch, so I can say that I have the bias of, you know, not having all the knowledge of what they've been doing. I haven't played it in about a week or two, so you know. But like, yeah, it's like I'm sure not that much has changed. But,
no, it's just more or less the same.
Yeah, it's like what did you think about like the general audio?
I thought the audio was pretty decent. It was actually pretty good. They redone the soundtrack. It's got a more guitar sounding kind of feel to it too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The audio was one of the two best things about the game.
Yes.
I felt like Steve Vai's guitar solos remastered and redone, and all the sound they had redone for the audio recordings for like the enemies and stuff, and the weapons all sounded more realistic, and everything I felt like the audio is what they spent the most time working on in Master Chief Collection, because it felt incredibly polished, it sounded great, and it really pumped you up for the game for sure.
Okay, Jen Taylor voices Cortana and Steve Downes voices Master Chief.
Yeah, I don't really know the casting all that well because I'm not too much of a Halo fanboy, but it's like
released on Xbox, PC, Mac OS, and Xbox 360 and Xbox One.
Yeah, it's getting poured into a lot of shit.
I know.
What did you think about like the graphics, pretty much, of the game?
The graphics, you could switch it back to Halo 1 style too.
Yeah,
with a button.
Although I felt like the graphics were pretty bad, like I thought they were not really that well done for like the remaster, but I thought it was insanely cool that at any time you could switch back and forth.
Definitely.
I feel like they probably could have made the graphics a lot better if they didn't do that, but it was cool that they at least included that in as like a little homage to the classic fans, so you could like see what improved and how things differed. And sometimes the environment actually changed so much,
Yeah.
like between it, that it's like the textures would be so different.
Composer Martin O'Donnell and Michael Sacheri. You heard of him?
Nah. I don't know him by name, but I know the man who made the music.
Okay.
Actually, I watched a documentary about the making of Halo, and apparently he came up with the theme for Halo by humming randomly in his car on the way to the recording session for the same thing, because he procrastinated and he didn't even have anything written, and he just came up with it on the spot.
That's pretty good.
It's funny that it became so iconic to the series.
Yeah, I know.
It's like I'll listen to it every time I'll turn the game on almost. But what did you
Well,
think about
actually,
the story?
I got a chance to fight the Flood.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was that?
Friggin' tough though.
Yeah, I always hate the Flood. I'm pretty sure everyone hates the Flood.
I hate the Flood because I'm trying to strafe and shoot them, and they're
Yeah.
jumping. They're coming out of every spawn area, and they're jumping on
Yeah.
you and that there. And especially those little crab-like monsters, the Flood there, or you
Yeah,
call
those
them
are
pubic
annoying.
crabs there, whatever you want to call them. But they're friggin' crazy though.
Yeah, pretty hardcore. There's definitely a lot of edge to Halo that really gives it some tactical feel and some difficulty.
Yep.
What did you think about the story for the game?
Yeah, story wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Do you feel like the improvements in Master Chief Collection did
There's
anything
some
for the story?
improvements and more or less the same though.
Yeah. Honestly, I absolutely love the story, but it's like something that hasn't really changed that much.
No.
I feel like the audio and some of the redone cutscenes definitely helped add to like your awareness of the Halo universe.
Yes.
And
I
it
give this
really
game. I
fleshed
give
in
Halo.
stuff.
I give Halo 1 an 8 out of 10.
Let's keep going and
Actually, that's funny because I actually was going to give it an 8 out of 10 as well. They could fix some extra things, but it was mostly great. It was mostly great.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.